All night we ride up and down A1A.
Hi everyone, my name is Bryan Taira. I'm a freshman film production major here at Chapman University. I'm making this video because I felt like when I was researching dorm rooms, actually when my mom was researching dorm rooms, there's just a lack of boys' rooms, guys' rooms. I don't know how to put that. Another reason I'm making this is I think my room is really cool and I kind of want to show it off to you guys. So let's begin. This is my room. Each room here at least in Pralle-Sodaro, that's my hall, comes with 3 beds. My roommates and I lofted our beds, which means there's like higher off the ground than they normally would be. But you can also get beds that aren't lofted. They come non-lofted, and then you have to put in a request at like the first day of school to get them higher up. You also can't bring bed risers. My roommate got in trouble for that. Apparently it's like a safety hazard, so you have to get them lofted up by Chapman themselves. You also have the option to bunk your beds, which is nice if you want more space, but for the person on top it kind of sucks. So this is an example of a room where the people decided they wanted to bunk their beds. Another thing about my room is that it's actually a really decent size compared to most other rooms here in Pralle-Sodaro. This is an example of a room that's really small,
but they make the space work.
This is an example of someone's room who's way too large. It's twice the size of everyone else's room. Go back to bed. So like I said, we set up our room with all the beds around and kind of this open space in the middle. We also got a rug. This was to maximize as much space as possible. Another way we did that is we put 2 of the dressers that we have inside the closet, which makes sense. I might as well just show you what's in my closet, I guess. So this is my dresser. I just keep my socks and my underwear in the bottom one. Shorts and pants in that one. And then shirts in the top one. I also have this door rack thing that never really fit on our doors for some reason, but I keep my hats and ties and belts on this. Everything else that needs to be hanging just is right there. I also have a shoebox kind of thing where I just keep all my shoes. It fits very nicely in this little crevice. And there's also this top level, which we kind of just use for storage, but I keep my food in here because it's like a pantry, I guess. So there it is. Another place I kind of use for storage is under my bed, which is this one. A laundry bin here, which is kind of the first thing under my bed. Then after that, I have extra shampoo bottles, washing pod things, more soap in the back, Ziploc bags, contact lenses, deodorant, floss thingies, small mirror that I never really use, and just Kleenex, and just kind of random things I don't really need out and about. And this one, it's just more random stuff, but I kind of separated it so this is more related to cooking. Dishwasher thing I use for my bottles, extra plates, bowls, forks, knives, foods, cups, mugs, just food. And kind of in this last bin, I just have papers and notebooks and stuff. I also have this box here that I just keep this Keurig in. I haven't really opened it up yet. And just some extra bags for trash bins. Also in the back there, I have my ukulele, tennis racket, and like my luggage case, I guess. Like, it was kind of an easy decision for me to loft my bed just so I could have like extra storage space and stuff. Actual bed, it's like a twin extra long, I think, so you have to get sheets specifically for that. I don't know, somewhere on the Chapman website they'd show it. On my bed you have a mattress topper. I would highly recommend getting one of these because without it it's just like a rock, and I don't know how people sleep on that, but I do have a friend who does. And he has like back problems. The year I only had 1 pillow, and then every time I kept coming back I got another one, and that was just because every time I was doing homework on my bed I just felt like I needed to like have extra back support. And also it's just nice because I kind of treat my bed as like the couch for my room, mainly because I have this projector sitting right above my head which points over there, so it's just kind of the area where everyone seems to just sit down and stuff. This projector is one of the sketchiest things I've ever seen. It's held up by these 2 command hooks with like a wire running underneath, holding up a styrofoam base with the projector on it. Next to the base, as you can see, there's like sticky tack and some like command strips just holding it up a little bit more. The wires feed under there, behind this poster. into whatever we're using. Right now my friends have set up the Xbox here, but sometimes like we just play a movie through like a laptop or something. Another thing to note is that we're not allowed to have extension cords in these halls, but we do have power strips. I can show you the one under my desk, I guess, right there. Yeah. And that's kind of useful. There's enough outlets in this room that you really don't need anything other than that. Like you can always reach a power strip somewhere as long as you haven't plugged into every socket available. Now that we're here, I guess I might as well talk about my desk setup. This printer I have right here, my dad got it for me. It was really cheap and it's only in black and white. You have to plug it in through USB. But what I've realized is that it's more consistent and just more cost effective to get something like this than like what my roommate has, which is like this huge ass colored printer that only works like half the time. Just letting you know, parents, that like this is what I would recommend because it never fails. Also on my desk, I just have like hand sanitizer, some pencils, picture frame, then my laptop situation, which is kind of awful. My laptop screen is broken, so I have to run everything off this monitor, which is kind of a pain. Inside my drawers, it's just things that are available to me at the moment, like card reader, charger, hard drive, just deodorant, more just CF cards. In this drawer, I have, yeah, I should have checked what I had in these before. I really don't use my drawers that much. Just like an extra battery from a camera, a nice calendar, hot sauce. This one, I have a bunch of school supplies here, and just some like knickknacks and stuff. I have all my DVDs in this area, and a Steve Buscemi water bottle. Just my camera bag right here, and just some extra camera equipment stuff in here. So that's basically my desk setup. One thing I would also invest in is some good lamps. The lighting here in my hall is pretty bad. The only reason it looks decent is because there's light outside, and I have this lamp on, which you can't see. We actually broke that one, which is kind of funny. So I was one of the lucky few people to get their own bathroom. A lot of the rooms here at Chapman are suited, so that means there's 2 bedrooms, and then in between there's a bathroom that the 2 people have to share. So this is what a suited bathroom looks like. There's 2 sinks, a little covered space, a shower which is actually smaller than my single shower, and a toilet. The only thing that separates them is these curtains, which
you have to install yourself.
Yeah, they put them in themselves. One thing about non-communal bathrooms is that we have to clean them ourselves. So we keep all of our cleaning supplies in this, under here, just towels, Windex, things like that. Above here you can see like just toothbrushes, shaving cream, razor, soap, just normal things. We have our own toilet. We have a bunch of toilet paper there and a trash can, and then a scale, which I never use. As for the shower, it's pretty simple. There's one little thing there and one little thing there, and the shower there. We just keep all of our shower stuff on the ledge. I keep my towels here on this little rack thing, while my roommates keep theirs there. I would recommend having 2 towels just because you can switch off between them in case like one's just still like drying or something. This is just kind of a side note, but we put all of our Halloween decorations in here, so it looks really cool, I guess. It doesn't make sense, but it's really neat to like shower in this situation. Another thing I would really like highly recommend is getting the fridge microwave combo. We just got our own fridge and we just kind of use that. I don't know if you want to see inside our fridge, but it's just like milk, water, and I guess soda and stuff. We don't really like put stuff in our fridge. And for me, it's kind of easy just to like microwave all my stuff in like my friends' rooms and stuff. That like, don't do that, because then you just become a jerk for just borrowing other people's microwaves. But I mean, I guess I just kind of banked on that and got lucky that all my friends have microwaves. Another thing that I'm like super grateful for these dorms is that they have thermostats with air conditioning and a heater, and it just makes life so much easier. Another thing I would recommend is some trash bins. We have one in our bathroom, I have one, and they provide us with a recycling bin. There's also a place down the hall where you can just dispose of that, so it's not too far away. I also have this little seat cushion, which is very useful, especially because our chairs are just like really hard. Another great thing about my room is that we still have all of our Christmas decorations up, and I just think that's just such a great sight to see coming in here. So that should about do it for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'd be happy to help. Also, if you want to see more about my life here at Chapman, I kind of make daily vlogs-ish I try to make them daily. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.
And I've been putting days in, and it got me in the days in, and the shit that I've been making is amazing. And things are moving fast, it's changing. Working all week, no breaks, it was crazy. Deadlines, they would never trade me.